me speak. About to take over your screen. Talking bulls in 93. Talking mama, I'm on TV. Y'all know all I do is me. All I do is me. Y'all sit back and watch me speak. Y'all sit back and all I know, my money green. About to snap and let them see. My cup off and make them scream. My cup off and make them scream. Go pop off for TNT. Y'all sit back and watch me speak. Y'all sit back and watch me speak. Y'all sit back and watch. Watch me. Watch me. Watch me. Sit back and watch. Sit back.
So, hello everyone. I'm Steven and I am here. This match is already been. So, they both have already. And they are gonna fight for the second position. So, let's go on with their agent lineup.
So it's match 2 for the today's tournament. It's day 6, and both of the teams have done pretty well advanced in the tournament. So the AURVAII is at the second position right now in the B group, and TT is in the third. So I think this match is not going to have much effect on the stats of the tournament, but I hope it's a gripping one.
So, in this match, these smokes are really important along with the flashes. So, you need to use the smokes to the vision of the defenders, like get and also slow down the attack.
So we'll go ahead with the match. So the defenders have Omen, Cypher, Jet, Sova, and I think there's only one duelist in the defenders side, and I guess there are 2 in the attackers and AURVAII's team. So let's see how it pans out. So the first round has begun, and we can see Suka, Sock going over defense side. Danny is going to defend B. I think Sage is gonna mid wall. Cyan Daddy is going to the garage. So players are pretty well split up. The attackers, I think, are gonna push in towards A. We can see Dadhill in the mid. Omen, Dadhill is going towards C. Abhiram is towards A. So I think they're gonna decide later in the game, and they're gonna hold as of now. So Omen is ready with the smoke, and MSSR is gonna smoke the heaven where Danny is waiting for them. So Danny has gotten down, and Omen is still waiting. So I think they're gonna lurk a bit and then move into the sites. So we can see the defenders are split up. There is Cypher at the garage, and Abhiram is moving in towards the A side. They're still doubtful to move in or not. Tran is holding at the mid. Both the teams are holding pretty well, and they're well split up. Cypher from the defenders is at the C side, and A side they're holding also well. So let's see, and Strand is going towards the garage. I think the attackers are going to shift towards, and they're going B now. So Suka has gone through some damage by Strand, and you can see a fight in the B. Oh, they have started planting. There's still a fight going, and Spike is down in B. I think that was a rush plant, and that costed them the spike. And they have again got this spike.
One day.
So it's a 3
Last
versus 2
player
situation now. Last attacker is left. Abhiram hiding to take the frag. There's Danny coming
30
from
seconds
the A
left.
side. And Danny has used the smoke. And Abhiram is able to take Jet down. So there is 2 versus 1 situation. Omen is pretty much very much down on health. And the defenders won. Cypher took a push and that was good. So Sai and Daddy did a great job here. So we have second round. The first round is the pistol round and defenders won it. Pistol rounds are pretty difficult to judge as it depends more on the later rounds what's going to happen in the game. So what do you think, Squirrel?
Yeah, so I guess at the pretty initial stage, it seemed like an attacker round. One thing that I noticed is Rina pushed. Strategy pushed in blindly. He didn't respond side. Now let's see how this was pattern goes. They're gonna start pushing. See?
So,
Stan-
yes, I think the second round has begun and Omen has smoke. Suka is waiting and it's a good angle to wait for in the C. So the defenders are still pretty well split up 2, 2, and 1 as in A, C, and B ratio. The attackers are holding and the MSSR Omen to Omen kill. There was in the garage.
So
The
Yoga and Jet are pushing in. That hill gets a really good kill right there. A good right play. So he gets up a ghost right there. It's a pretty good gun. And it will work out.
they're
So this
pushing in
match
and that was a good location reveal dart by Suka and the location has been revealed so they now know that they're planting in A. The info is gone. So it's a forward to
Last
situation.
player standing.
Because the defenders are playing pretty well in getting the info and all. And Rena is gone. The defuse has begun. Ashwathama is defusing. There are still 4 players left. They lost just 1 blood. And it's a win for the defenders. So the defuse has been done. It's a win. The defenders are tackling the site holes pretty well. They're not leaving the sites upon the info and they're only going when the plant is about to begin. So I think that's a good move. So we are here for round 3. So defenders 2, attackers 0, and Omen has the spike. The economy right now I don't think will have much effect. So defenders, Danny is Suka is doing a Marshall, Ashwathama is doing a Bucky. So the guns are very versatile in the defender side. Attacker side are still going with Phantoms and Spectres. So Ashwathama is, I think, defenders. He's waiting in the garage. Fran is waiting outside the garage. It might be a frag for any of them. Dat is waiting in the B window. Omen, I think, is gonna smoke up B and they are gonna enter B. By that time, Ryuga, meanwhile, is
Here.
and he saw Jet up there. He saw Danny up there. I think Danny will move back because the info is now gone. We can see KJ holding at A shot. So they have yet decided. So Abhiram is going and the attackers have entered the A side. And the 4 versus 3 situation. Again, the info is gone. Danny killed Omen. Spike.
down
The defenders
A.
have the spike now, so I think they're gonna have a good hold. Defenders still have the spike. Sai and Daddy is up in the heaven as Cypher. Cypher is a pretty well sentinel to get info, and I think he's gonna get some info on the heaven as well. So again, a dart. I think this round is gonna go to defenders again because they have the spike hold right now. Rina got
30
the spike.
seconds left.
Suka is getting some info and it's 1 HP for
Here.
Sova right now. I
Here.
don't think he'll be able to survive this round. So Rena is planting. Strand is
Spike
going
planted.
pretty fast with the plant. Suka is trying to get an angle so he doesn't get any much more damage. Otherwise, he's gonna die. So I think the defenders are planning something to push into.
One enemy
KJ is pushing.
remaining.
It was a bad decision to push. I think they should have hold the side since they already planted the spike. And Sai and Daddy taking up info from the heaven. And he got some damage by jumping off the heaven. And there's only Reyna left. This defense half defuse has been done. And this round again goes to the defenders. It was a gripping round. So NASA is here with us. So what do you think, NASA? You just joined?
I just joined, so I wasn't really sure how that round exactly went. But I'm sure it was pretty good for the defenders. Let's see if attackers will be able to pull up. The scores are currently 3-0 in favors of the defenders. So let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see if they'll be able to score some points, some quick points. As you can see, the economy is pretty balanced. The attackers, some of them have half shields. They also have a few vandals, a marshal. So let's see if the attackers can win this round. You can see that Omen is smoking mid and is lurking in mid. Sova is currently in C, trying to get a good angle, getting those shock darts in so that he can hopefully get a little bit of damage to them. Cypher and Sova are holding C. Let's see if they'll be able to push into A, into B, or into C. I think Sova has spotted someone in C, so let's see if they'll be able to get a kill in. Drena is lurking. Oh, that was a good kill. That was a good kill by their Omen. So I guess Killjoy and Omen are planning to push or not. Let's see if they'll be able to go into B through garage or through the main door. Sova, sorry, my bad. Omen is trying to get a few good angles in so he doesn't get damaged. He has spotted
Spike down mid.
their stage. So let's see if what happens between those two. Omen out
One
of
enemy
cover
remaining.
is playing extremely well for this
30
round.
seconds left.
He's currently pretty low on health. And with only one enemy left, will Sage be able to clutch this round is the real question. But Nakula is kind of in favor of the defenders. So will Sage be able to clutch this round? Will she not? Is the real question.
I saw
And
your secrets.
Cypher gets
They
that
made you
amazing
weak.
headshot with a ghost. So what do
No
you
more
think
charges
of this
left.
round, Pragati?
I think Omen did very good in this round. He had a pretty good hold in the garage, and using Judge in the garage is a pretty wise decision because there's too much close space to fire and get the frag. So we are here on another round, and as we can see, the defenders are leading right now. That is Team AURVAII against TT. So again, the placement is pretty good. They are splitting up well. On the attacker side, I think they're going to push into C because everybody is lurking around there. The Sova is pretty good agent to get info, and the super
Spike
well
down,
with start
C.
games as well. So the spike is down at C, and we can see
Right here.
the attackers are entering C. I think they're going to rotate
Deploying
because
drone.
they know that there's a pretty good hold over the C side.
Enemy mark.
And the enemy has been marked, so Sage's location is now gone. The reveal happened. I think the defenders are now backstabbing. They're gonna push. There's nobody at the A site right now, and Danny is there. And Danny, I think, and what
You
a
will
good
not
frag by
kill my
Jet,
allies.
and snipers
Here.
always work well. So that was a good kill, and she's waiting for the frag. MSSR is still doubtful now to enter because he saw the KJ frag. Danny is still holding the angle. Will she get that? And she was just not able to get. That was very good reflexes by MSSR.
There.
This 2 versus 3 situation. This match might go to the attackers because they have a lead. And she was about to get stuck in the trap fire.
30 seconds
Style
left.
Daddy, well,
Spike down
Cypher
A.
smoke, and we can see the spike
One
is down
enemy
at A.
remaining.
It's 2 versus 1 situation. Only Sage left on the defender side. The Strand
I
has
have the
got the
spike.
spike, and she is gonna plant. The plant has begun, and it's Sog
Spike
on the
planted.
defender's side. Will he able to clutch this
One
round?
enemy remaining.
And only it's 1 versus 1 now. I think defenders can clutch it. The aim of AURVAII is pretty good to all the rounds. So she is waiting in the shot. Let's see. Strand, I think, will gonna get out only during the defuse. She's waiting for the exit defuse. I think Sog is gonna fake defuse. He did that. He's waiting for Reina to come. Reina is not, and Reina came, and it's a clutch.
Valiant
Damn, that was really good. What do you think, Nasa?
That was a good fake clutch that she did to bait the Reina out. I think that was incredibly smart. Anyway, that round belonged. I had a feeling that the attackers would be able to clutch this round, but maybe, I don't know. Everyone has bad days, so maybe it's just not their day. currently their Sage is top fragging, Abhiram is top fragging on the attacker side, and the Omen Ashwatthama is top fragging on the defender side. The defenders have an op, so let's see how that's gonna go. Both of them have pretty decent guns, so this is going to be a pretty interesting round. Let's see what we have in store here. Sage is walled off mid. We can see that that was an incredible Jet versus Jet, but that belonged to the Jet with the operator. That's okay. They've pushed into A at the moment, and Reina is trying to get a few good angles in to see where her enemies exactly are. The spike is being planted at the
Spike
moment.
planted.
The spike is already down, and the time is ticking. So the question is, will the defenders be able to clutch this down?
Healer down.
That was an extremely
Cage
good
triggered.
option by Danny. Danny is playing incredibly well with that operator.
My eyes are better than yours.
Extremely good headshot by Cyan Danny. So let's see if they'll be able to defuse it on time.
One enemy remaining.
Kill Jordan. That was an incredibly cool kill. Unfortunate, Cypher was not able to get that Omen kill. No worries though that the defenders won this round, and it was a pretty good round according to me. What do you think, Pragati?
The last match also was pretty one-sided as seen. I think if the attackers don't make a good comeback, this is also going to be the one. But AURVAII is playing pretty well. Ashwatthama with the judge, Danny with the sniper, and that's really good. So let's see what's in this round. I hope the match gets interesting. So they are again splitting the same way. I think defender strategy are working, so they're not going to change it much. Attackers are splitting up this time, and
Get
they're not
out of my
splitting
way.
into one site. So we can see Sock, he's going back of the site, Fan putting down the wall. MSSR is doing some spam. Danny could not off because of the smoke, but I guess she's taking some blind off shots. So let's see what's that is going on with the ult. Let's see this time if Ashwatthama could hold the garage or not. And Ashwatthama is still holding the garage. They're all lurking in the mid. The attackers are lurking in the mid. Stran is going towards A now. And I think they're holding the places so that if the defenders push, they'll able to get some kills and manage to plant them. But defenders are doing well. So Cyan Daddy came out, and I think, oh my god, that was really great. MSSR couldn't hold the fire much, so Cyan took the opportunity and got the info, and now MSSR is
Spike
killed.
planted.
So Danny again in the heaven, favorite spot, but the clouds are on. So Cyan Daddy managed to get off the wall. So we have an attacker, KJ ult. I hope this manages to get some time to kill, and the plant will not be able to get diffused. So Ashwatthama is lurking around to get some kills. And there's one player, Ashwatthama got detained. Let's see if he gets killed or he'll get safe out of the detain zone. And Danny is down right. And KJ has operated the formula as well. KJ is doing so well. Oh, that was really good. I think it's a close call. They're not going to defuse it. And let's see. And defenders won. Oh my god, that was such a close call. 0.25 seconds. That was well managed.
Well, that was certainly an interesting round with Killjoy's ult. I certainly thought that this round would belong to the attackers, but apparently that was not the situation that's happening. The attackers definitely need to change their strategy because whatever they're doing is not working out for them. Especially Omen's kill, he whiffed so much. He could have got a clear shot and clearly wiped out their Cypher, but that did not happen. That's okay, I guess everybody has bad days. Now that the attackers have an operator, maybe it might be in their favor. Let's see. Sage is back to A again, holding the entrance, hoping to kill anyone that comes in. Reina and Sage, as usual, are in
Still inside.
my bad. Let's see if they'll be able to... That was an incredibly good headshot by Sage. Let's see how this is gonna turn out. Is it a 4v4 situation? Oh, no, that's become a 3v4 situation.
Shock
Let's
dart.
see if this spike will be able to
One enemy
plant it on
remaining.
time.
Oh, that
Spike
was really
down, B.
nice. Both of them got killed. That was kind of a like equal trade for both the teams, but it's 4 versus 2, so attackers are at a disadvantage here.
Let's see if Killjoy will be able to clutch this round. This is slightly interesting because everybody is outside and Killjoy is currently excellent headshot. Should not have reloaded though. That's okay. The odds were not in her favor at all. So
Both the teams are
how
playing
do
with
you think?
both the teams are playing with 3 versatile guns. Like everybody has their roles fixed and they're playing the roles very well. I think the attackers' economy is now very bad and they'll not be able to buy full shields with like pistols. So I think it's getting a little disadvantage towards them and they'll have to make a comeback in the other round of the half. So we can see now, so Sok is gonna wall the B entrance and the B entrance is walled. We can see the team lurking around in the mid, but oh, that was a really nice. Danny is pretty good with op. She's doing commendable, and we can see so Sage managed to get to shot while Danny was offing, and we can see Danny's now up, and Sage has the spike. Oh, the aim got missed, and Danny I think will go back of the side or heaven. So Dad is killed. So we have a 5 versus 3 situations. Again, the attackers are at a disadvantage. So Danny's gonna do some sniper action from the heaven. And there's 1 minute left. So let's see if they're gonna plant in time. I think they're gonna rotate. Yes, they are rotating. The attackers are rotating and they are rotating towards C where Cypher is waiting for them. Let's see if they can get hold of Cypher and plant at C. So half of them split up towards the garage, half of them is split up towards C. And this time Ashwathama couldn't do well. They have got hold of the garage. I think they're gonna plant at C now. The garage has been walled. Oh, Cypher was waiting for them. Damn, that was a really good move by Cypher. That was a very nice corner to hold. And now it's a 3 versus the game has been changed. Like the Cyan Daddy took the whole game to another level and it was really nice. So it's 9-0.
Let's see if the defenders will be able to win 13-0. That would be an interesting score to watch. The Cypher from the defender side played incredibly well. That corner was so smart, so nobody would have even thought to look in that corner according to me. So that was an intelligent play. So let's see how this round is gonna go for the attackers. Not gonna lie, it's not looking good. It's pretty hard to make the scores even at this point. So let's see. I think they are switching it up a little bit because Cyan Daddy, aka the Cypher, is at garage. Hoping to steal the kill. Gets the Killjoy headshot, but unfortunately gets taken down by this Omen. At last, they have evened out their scores, I guess, for that just killed by
Out of charges.
Cypher a couple rounds ago. So let's see how this round is gonna go. It's kind of in favor of the attackers because it's become a 3v4 kind of situation. So let's see how exactly this is going to pan out. Sova is going back to C, probably rotating. Omen is lurking. Oh, that was an incredible kill, incredible headshot by
Spike planted.
sorry, I forgot.
Sova with Sova.
Sova, exactly. It's become a 3v3 situation now, so let's see what exactly is gonna happen. The spike is still not. The spike has been planted, and the time is running out. So let's see if Sova will be able to get any. Unfortunately,
Last player standing.
We tend to dust.
One enemy
it's-
remaining.
Oh, it's a 1v1 situation. Let's see if they can make it to 10-0 or it will be 9-1 and round to attackers. So I think the spike won't be like they won't be able to guess. Oh, I think Stock is trying half defuse, but he was not able to. And attackers won the round. Finally, they won one round.
finally.
So now the 13-0 odds are out of the game, and I think they'll have to like win a few more rounds to at least get some advantage during the defending side. So looking at the economy, it's still a bit bad for the attackers, but I think they're gonna well manage. Danny's still with the op, Ashwatthama still with the judge, and the attackers with Phantom and Vandal. Only Strange has not taken the full shield, so let's see how it pans out. So that is, I think, pushing into the shower spell. Ashwatthama is not here with the judge. I think he changed the
No charges
strategy.
left.
So 2-1, and that was a blind to the smoke. That was really good. So Abhiram is in the garage, and Suka is in the garage window. And there's also Cyan Daddy. There's 6
Cage
HP.
triggered.
Cyan is, I think,
Where is
Sage has backed off. Suka is killed. That was a good backstab by Reina. And Strange, it's a 3 versus 3 situation. Again, anything can happen. It's a 3 versus 2 now.
Last
So,
player
Cypher took
standing.
a good kill. Cyan Daddy is good with the line of sight kills. They're pretty good. And he is killed. So, we have a 2 versus 1 situation now. Ashwatthama and KJ both pushing in from the garage. Oh, that was a damn. That was a knife. That was so good.
That was honestly really good.
Last
and slightly
round in the
hilarious
half.
to watch. I always like it when people like slowly lurk behind their opponents and stab them with the knife.
Yes.
It's kind of funny, but also really depressing. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah, depressing for the one who gets killed by the knife. Sure, it
I
is.
know, right? Yeah. So let's see. The economy still not looking good for the attackers. Some of them have bought specters to save up on money. The Omen has bought a sheriff, so let's see how this is gonna work out for them.
Do you think
They're
he'll
all
be?
planning on push A.
Do you think he'll be able to manage the?
You should run.
Oh, ult.
Plant the spike. Plant the spike.
So the spike has been planted. Let's see
Spike
what is
planted.
going to happen right now. The spike has never been planted this early in the entire match. That's happened there. So let's see. Ashwatthama is really good with that judge. Not gonna lie, 2 shots. 2 really good shots, if I should add. Danny's still in heaven with his operator. And Strange, aka Reina, lurking in sewer. Let's see if they'll be able to clutch this round because the spike has already been planted. So I'm not gonna lie,
One
the spike
enemy
is
remaining.
not on the defender's side. And that was incredible. Finally another win for the attackers. They must be feeling good
Switching
right now.
sides.
Their spirits must be high. But unfortunately the defenders, the attackers now need only 3 more rounds to win this game. So let's see how this is gonna play. What are your thoughts on the previous round, Pragati?
So round 13 is underway, I guess, and I think that was pretty good by the attackers, but they have to get good hold of the sites to get into the match back because it's pretty. The defenders are now pretty AURVAII is pretty at ease now to win. So let's see. Like the pistol rounds now, again the economy is balanced. So let's see what's gonna happen. So we can see that the placement of defenders are pretty well. So it's 2 and 1 ratio with AC and B. And the attackers are pushing into A, B directly. We can see Cyan Daddy. We can see, oh, so everybody of them is pushing into B. And now they suddenly hold. MSSR, I think, is going to grab some kills with that ghost because everybody's there. Oh, that was a good move. That was a good sage wall. But MSSR managed to get some damage. That managed to get a headshot. Is really nice move. And Strange also, so it's a 2 versus 3 situation. The attacker are, and it's 2 versus 2 now. Jet is pretty low on HP. Let's see how it pans out. And Omen and Jet in the garage. Danny has moved towards A side and I think he's gonna plant there. So it was a pretty well rotation. And both of the defenders are moving into different directions to get the kill. But I think Jet will not manage to get much kills because the HP is already very down and Danny is moving into shot to manage some
One
kills.
enemy remaining.
And the Jet is off. The sock was there. It was a good placement of the angle as well as good corner to be in. MSSR has managed to get into the side, but do you think he'll be able to get the defuse?
Cover going out.
And he's trying to defuse. So Socket and Danny is, and Omen is gone. I think he should have managed to kill at least one person before defusing. What do you think, Nasa?
Danny, aka Jet, was pretty low, so I have a feeling that MSSR could have managed the Jet kill, but that's okay. I guess the odds were not in his favor at all. So let's see how this is gonna go. Just 2 more rounds for attackers to win the game. So let's see if they'll be able to do this. Will they be
Time for
able
a
to
field
win
test.
or not? So let's see, MSSR is lurking in garage with the judge. So let's see if that works out for him like it worked out for Ashwatthama. Unfortunately, it did not because Ashwatthama got that kill instead. Suka, aka Sova, is lurking in C, I believe, is going for a backstab probably. Let's see if this happens. It's become a 4v3 sort of situation. And oh, that was pretty unfortunate, but then I have could have managed a few kills over there since all 4 of them rushed from there and she had a clear sight over there. The spike has been planted. Odds were not in Reina's favor at all. It was a 1v3, sort of tough to clutch that round. What do you think?
I think Sage was in a better place to have much more kills because they didn't knew Sage was there, but they were in there was a good trade-off, I think, because after the Cypher kills they got the info. So it's the match point. So do you think the attackers will be able to get this and AURVAII will be able to get this?
The attackers have pretty good guns, the defenders
Just
don't.
cool down.
So I have a feeling this is in favor of the attackers. So let's see how they play.
I hope there's some good action to have a good end to the match. So Danny and everybody is pushing in towards A. Ashwatthama going to shot and with alarm bot, and they managed to get the swarm grenade out. So I think Ashwatthama is gonna blind an ad. And KJ is gone. They have pushed well into the side, but Suka managed to get Abhiram's kill, and we can see Strange is moving out and going to the heaven. And it's getting pretty intense, but it's 4 versus 2. Let's see if Strange gets to manage some kills. And Ashwatthama is not losing people on the judge. He's gonna kill people, he's pretty sure of that. Strange is taking up, and the stage is gone. I think that was a good place to be in heaven. But they all know now that Strange is in heaven right now. I think this match is gonna go to attackers, and that
Attackers win.
Attackers, AURVAII has won the round, literally pro or what. It was a really good game, but too one-sided. What do you think, Nasa?
That was an incredible game, but the odds were clearly in the attackers' favor. It was just not meant to be for the defenders, but that's okay. Maybe they'll do better in another game. Maybe it was just an off day for them.
Yeah,
Maybe another.